Greetings, families. Welcome back once again. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I hope you are well by the grace of God. This video is a great project in Burkina Faso. They promise us, our captain and his government promise us that there will be a lot of projects. They want to wake everything up and build more. Yes, that's what they are doing. This is a big water project, deep draining. And some time ago, he mentioned something like, we don't know what is in our soil and we want our people to be digging so we will know. Instead of bringing someone to come and dig around and tell us what is there and is worth nothing, and we have to take it to abroad and research and all that, they want to know first before. So draining these boreholes, they will know. They will know. Families, I'll be back. Please watch and listen.
It's an honor for me to speak. On behalf of His Excellency Captain Ibrahim Traore, present on behalf of the Facebook head of state at the official ceremony to launch work on the construction of 8 deep boreholes coupled with 8 pegometers in the Cascades and Upper Basins regions. I open quotation marks. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Today's event is of the utmost importance for our country, as it symbolizes our collective commitment to meeting the challenges linked to the knowledge and mobilization of water resources. This is the beginning of the realization of the initiative, the Water Battle, announced in the General Policy Statement of His Excellency the Prime Minister, which aims to sustainably cover the water needs of populations throughout the country, and to support the reintegration and recovery of internally displaced persons. The launch of deep drilling remains an eminent life project of historic importance for our nation. This is the first time in Burkina Faso that a drilling project of this scale has been undertaken, combining innovation and research for impact. These storms are not only intended to provide drinking water for our populations, but also to usher in a new era of wealth in the fields of hydrogeology and geology, with lasting benefits for future generations. All in all, 16 structures comprising 8 deep boreholes and 8 traps will be built as part of the water supply and sanitation program in various localities in the Cascades and Haute Basses regions. Drilling to depths ranging from 500 to 1,000 meters marks a turning point in the search for an exploitation of Rosa as a major energy source. The results obtained will make it possible to respond to the urgent challenges facing the water sector, while at the same time strengthening our knowledge of the resources, all of which will improve access to water for the country's populations as a matter of priority. Indeed, the deep boreholes and piezometers will not only give us a better understanding of the dynamics of the country's sedimentary aquifers, but will also give us a head start in meeting the growing challenges. The management of water resources in the current climate change context includes using geological and hydrogeological data to feed an integrated management model for the sedimentary patient in the west of the country. A better understanding of the region's groundwater potential is essential to support our economic development. These actions are in line with the Action Plan for Stabilization and Development, in particular Strategic Objective 3.6, which aims to improve access to drinking water and sanitation services. Distinguished guests, these investments made by the Water Supply and Sanitation Program with the support of the World Bank symbolize its requirements were my commitment to guaranteeing equitable and sustainable access to drinking water for every Burkinabe, and demonstrates my determination to develop innovative solutions to overcome the geological challenges that hamper efficient exploitation of groundwater resources. I invite the technical teams, researchers, and all those involved to make an effort and remain committed to the total success of this work. I would particularly like to call on the drilling, geography, and supervision contractors to fully assume their responsibilities by respecting the commitments made and the related technical specifications. The people of Sarukudu and the customary and religious authorities are also invited to support the completion of this work. respecting the measures and rules. To guarantee successful implementation in strict compliance with worksite safety measures. Let's make this project a model of collaboration and sustainability. I am and remain convinced that, with everyone's support, Sarukudu will continue to bear witness to the Burkina people's ability to turn challenges into opportunities when it comes to water, aware of the difficulties of accessing drinking water and sanitation, and a desire to support the immediate needs of the local population. I have instructed the Minister of the Environment, Water and Sanitation to drill boreholes, including a community borehole and a borehole for the CG under construction. Rehabilitate community boreholes that have broken down, and build 3 collective sanitation kits for the CSPS school and CEG. Improve the level of drinking water supply service in the locality by building a drinking water addiction system, depending on the results of the work in progress. I hereby declare the works for the construction of 8 deep boreholes and 8 piezometers in the Cascade and Upper Basin regions to be old. May God bless Burkina Faso. Thank you, I'm closing.
Thank you, families. Thank you for your time. I hope you like what you have seen, what you have listened to. This is what they are doing. One for the first time. The biggest one for the first time. For me, that is happiness. Yes. Another video is also about water. I've added it to this one. Even though it's sponsored by World Bank, I'm sure you heard that they are doing what they take the money to do or what they are given to do. They don't put it in their pocket. We are seeing evidence. And I can't forget a comment that one of our members, everything you write down, I read it all. No one is doing it for me. So I know. He said that these grants that Burkina Faso, Niger, Mali are using to be developing their country, including their own resources, money, is being given to many African countries. But they don't do it. They don't use it to do what they are asked to do. And that's why we don't see any development. Anyway, this is another one. Please watch and listen. I'll be back, families. Thank you for your time.
The Office National de l'Eau et de l'Assainissement is also involved in a major project to build several water infrastructures in the Cascades. The aim of this initiative is to bring drinking water to the towns of Perigadougou, Banfora, and Niangolo, and to increase the national water supply's capacity to serve them, as the work in the field is proceeding. ONIA's general manager went to see for himself last Wednesday. On this site located here in Niangologo, the general manager of the Office National de l'Eau et de l'Assainissement ONIA receives explanations about several waterworks currently under construction. These include the installation of a supply and distribution network, a water tower with a capacity of 1,000 cubic meters, 11 storm water systems, a hydrant and a reservoir at Beregas du Goutou and in Banfora. The head of the National Water Company notes that the Office National de l'Eau et de l'Assainissement has benefited from KfW funding to carry out all its structuring projects for the benefit of the population. These projects will strengthen the production and distribution of drinking water in the towns of Banfora, Bellegarde, and Niangolo. Linia is committed and willing to work for the improvement of the 17 anthropotable as well as the sanitation of wastewater and excreta. Her presence not only comforts us, and to re-energize the various teams so that they can work even harder to achieve their objectives, and above all deliver the works on time. The completion of certain works is also encountering difficulties. The companies promised to double their efforts to meet the deadlines. So we'll be putting the new system into service on March 31st. This means that from March 31st onwards, the population will have 400 cubic meters per hour instead of the current 200. The delays that have already occurred can be made up before the deadline, so in this schedule, the work will be completed on schedule. According to the technicians, all these infrastructures will eventually increase drinking water capacity in their respective localities. Water supply capacity in Banfora and Beragadugu will increase from 200 to 600 cubic meters per hour by next March. The project has been made possible thanks to financial support from KfW, totaling 31 billion CFA francs.
Thank you, families, for listening and watching. I am happy they will be draining this water in many places, villages, towns across Burkina Faso. 2025, these are some of the projects, including electricity. I'll be back with that one as well. And schools as well. Yes, plus hospitals. Every basic thing that they need in that country, by the grace of God, they will achieve. Even if not all, they will do as much as they can do. And then when I was watching and listening to this news, I already watched a program that France 24 did 8 years ago in Burkina Faso. Women, men, children were fighting over water. I have it here. I haven't worked on it yet. They were fighting over water. And when they went to one of the offices, their body language tell you they don't even care. I won't talk much till I bring it. So I'm happy that our captain is doing what he said he would do. This is why we love them, and we love them all, because they are all doing their work according to military position, according to military way. I don't know how to put it, but that's what they are doing. After this, they will go and sit down and have a meeting, talk about everything. The ones that they need to provide, they will provide. The one that they have to start over, they will start over. You know it all here, because the evidence is here. Families, I will leave you here. Credit to Faso 7 RTB News for sharing these informations with us. They want to be transparent, and that's what they are doing. And I have to do my best and do the same thing and not bring anything that I haven't seen or haven't here. God bless you all, my families. I will see you soon. My VIPs, my kings and queens, God bless you. Thank you so, so much. My new family members, my new subscribers, you are part of this family. God bless you all. Stay with us. Don't go anywhere. See you soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye. See you.